Hey, Stephen, coming at you right again with my next executive briefing. And last time I spoke to you about coaching and the quantity of coaching. How many days should a manager spend in the field? And I found this old presentation that I did when I was the vice president of sales at Alcon, and we did some learning. And many of you may have seen this on video. It's by Stephen Covey, the late Stephen Covey, and it's called the Big Rocks presentation. And really what it speaks to is, if you want to fill your day with important things, you got to put your big rocks in the bottle first. Otherwise, there's no room for them. And to me, the time you spend coaching is one of those big rocks that you put in to your bottle or to your day. And we talked about spending 60% of your time, at least, out in the field, but looking forward to see what other people have to say and what other companies are doing across industries. So today I want to talk to you about the quality of coaching. And I'll tell you what coaching is not. It's not managing. It's not giving feedback, although it could be a little part of it. It's not telling, okay? Coaching comes from the Socratic method of asking questions. Socrates, who was a philosopher, hundreds of years ago, I don't know how many years ago, but let's say 100 years ago, and he created the Socratic method, which is about asking questions, getting people to think and vocalize as opposed to telling them what to do. So great coaches start with what I call a coaching mindset. And a coaching mindset is about asking effective questions, thoughtful questions. It's about being curious as opposed to being judgmental, right? So it's a different mindset. So when managers look at, how can I be a great coach? Well, great coaching starts with effective questions. Interestingly enough, great salespeople start with effective questions, right? It's not about showing up and throwing up as a sales rep, nor is it as a sales manager. If you want to be a great coach, you got to start asking as opposed to telling. It's about being curious, because if you're judgmental with your salespeople, they're going to back off and not want to do anything. The other key thing about asking questions is, assuming you're out with your reps once a month or more, that means 18 days or 19 days out of the 20 in a month, they need to be asking themselves the same questions when they're self-evaluating, because the best reps are self-aware and they self-evaluate. And the best way to evaluate yourself is by asking the same questions your manager asked you. So the first step in becoming what I call a star sales coach or a star sales manager is learning how to ask effective questions. And it's hard. It's hard not to want to tell, right? And it's easy to observe. So the key to coaching is slowing down and asking and listening and being curious. So if you're able to combine great, be out in the field more frequently and be able to ask great questions, you are going to kick ass. So my message today is great coaching starts with effective questions. Have a great day.